And a good afternoon, sir. How are you?
What up? How we doing?
Oh, we're doing great, man. Sitting here at 5-2, game against Chicago. Congratulations on another win. How are you doing?
Solid, man. Solid. Ready to get this week done with. Ready to play the game. You feel me?
I totally. And as with the bye week coming up, what does this feel like? Do you have a big vacation planned? Are you anxious to unwind a little bit? What typically happens for you after this game?
First and foremost, making sure we get win number 6 under our belt, and then just making sure the body recovers. Because that time goes fast, so you got to take advantage of it.
Now, we do want to take care of one item of business, and that does regard next week in the bye week. Will you be available to join us next week, DeMarcus, on your bye week to give us your thoughts, or will you be unavailable?
Yeah, I'll probably be unavailable.
That's understandable. But we do like getting to know about you a little bit more, and I wondered if you could tell us, as a veteran that made it big time as a second-round pick, where lots of guys don't make it, what do you think was different about DeMarcus Lawrence, either your talent, your mindset, your background, whatever it was that allowed you to push through and have so much success up to this point in your career?
I have to go with my character. I believe I'm a stand-up guy. I don't necessarily do what's right all the time, but I learn from my mistakes and correct them, and being the guy that I am, I feel like I attract people to me. So, I want to lead by example, and, I feel like that's a good way for me to be around.
And you never doubted it, do you? I remember you coming out saying you wanted to prove, I believe, that you were the best edge from South Carolina because everybody was talking about Jadeveon Clowney. You never doubted it, did you?
Oh, most definitely not. It starts with belief in yourself first. Nobody else will believe in somebody that don't believe in themselves. So, it starts with you.
Well, Tank, I wanted to ask you about your Strikes for Kids event. You had a couple of your teammates out there, some of your fellow defensive linemen. How'd that go? What can you share with us about that event?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, man, it's an excellent event. Had some of my teammates, from the Cowboys come out, but, being able to, shine light on the kids from the Boys and Girls Club of Capel, Frisco, and can't think of the other one off the top of my head. I think it's McKinney. And, just being able to shed light on them, show them, our appreciation for them, of, the type of people they're going to grow up into and be the next leaders of our, society. So, just want to make sure we showing love to them.
Tank, I've watched a lot of NFL games in my life, and I've never seen 2 defensive plays back-to-back as big as the one that you and Parsons made in that game to get that ball out and get the ball back for the offense. When you're lined up like that and you got those tight ends lined up to your side over there, are you thinking like, okay, I can whip this guy's ass, I'm going to have to whip this other guy's ass, and then I'm going to get to that ball? How is it, did you have a plan? Like, did you know that they were going to probably run the ball at you there, and then you said you were going to have to shoot that gap? Kind of walk us through that one.
Well, it was really when I got in my stance, I seen how hard the extra tackle was leaning down. So I'm like, all right, so if he's trying to come down this hard on me, that means the ball is coming outside of me. So, when I swimmed him, the tight end came down and hit me. And then as soon as I looked inside, there was a guard hit me.
Right.
And, just by the laws of nature, my eyes closed. And luckily, the fullback and the running back hit me, and, the ball came out. I say it's a play, blessed by God, all honesty, because I don't know what happened.
Football God's doing some good work with this team.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. Every time we turn around, there's another blessing on this field. Were the Lions afraid to pass on you guys?
I believe so. Do you?
Yeah, I do. I wonder, especially after hearing the sounds on the sideline again, it's so much fun to hear you guys talking just for a few minutes. But is that frustrating for you when you feel like you're not going to get many opportunities to get after the quarterback?
I played a runner in the past, so it's really, catching that rhythm of the game. If you go into the game expecting one thing and it turns out totally different, you have to be able to adapt and, hone down on it. But it's just really just adjusting to the rhythm.
Is it frustrating at all that maybe the front office felt like you guys needed a little bit of help stopping the run, made a move this week?
No, not necessarily. The game of football, people get, injured, and you got to always have backup plans and making sure you have the resourceful guys on your roster to, make the plays that need to be made.
What do you think about your new teammate in Jonathan Hankins? Have you been able to spend some time, get to know him a little bit?
Nah, I ain't really, get to connect with him a lot. But, Big Hank is a massive guy. I know he'll do well in our system and, help us be the best we can be.
So you didn't have to play a very mobile quarterback in Jared Goff last week. Certainly the opposite this week in Justin Fields, a guy who loves to run around a lot. How different is that going to be for you defensively? Do you like that, a quarterback that can move around? Is that fun?
Yeah, I feel like it's good for us to, see different competitors each and every week. It's just really going to make us better, being able to see different looks, see different styles of quarterbacks, and, being able to go out there and, vibe with your brothers and, adjust in different situations, fast situations. I mean, it's a good life to have.
How similar is the Bears' approach to what the Eagles did with all the running from the QB?
You say how similar is the Bears' approach to what?
To what the Eagles did?
Yeah, I feel like they changed their offense, over the bye week and, going with more of the Eagles approach. But, I also feel that, they're going to try to stay more true to their running game. Don't feel like, they're going to try to not pass the ball just like the Lions. So, just whatever it is, we're preparing for it and we'll be ready by Sunday.
What's your thought going in if you are going to be the player that they're trying to put in conflict with options and stuff like that? Do you enjoy that opportunity or what's going on in your mind and what are you looking for as far as your keys?
The ball.
Wherever
the ball goes, you go.
Well said. Okay, and then speaking of the ball, Sam Williams had himself a breakout game in like 12 snaps, and he just took that thing away. What kind of a future does he have here in North Texas?
Oh, man, Sam has a bright future. His character off the field, the style of play that he brings to the game. I mean, I feel like he's going to definitely be a Dallas Cowboy natural, and y'all going to love him forever.
We are very excited about Sam Williams. One guy we used to be excited about, Robert Quinn. He comes to Dallas. He plays opposite you. He's got a monster year. I'd like to think Tank Lawrence got Robert Quinn paid with Chicago. Now he's an Eagle. Have you exchanged any texts or pleasantries with him since he became a filthy Eagle yesterday?
Nah, I ain't talked to my guy yet. Got to let him adjust to the move and stuff. But I feel like the Lord wasn't ready for us to see each other yet, so he want to bring them down for Christmas for me at Christmas Go.
So, Tank, we were having some Halloween fun with our previous segment, and I know Zeke was on with Brad Sham earlier in the week. Said you guys have your Halloween party coming up. Do you plan on dressing up for that? Are you big on Halloween costumes?
Shoot, I don't even know what Zeke talking about.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I got to ask him about that.
Okay.
Maybe check your spam, okay? Because that's happened to me before. Maybe he sent you the invite and just went in that spam folder.
Goes to the wrong folder.
I mean, we in the same locker room. He could at least told me.
Come on over there. Let him know what's up. I mean, it's not a party without DeMarcus Lawrence. But in your history of Halloweens, do you have a favorite Halloween costume in your Rolodex?
I say my Batman costume.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
the
strong.
Dark Knight for sure.
Do you have one that fits you right now?
Yeah, I actually do.
So you're going to be wearing that? Do you go out trick-or-treating with the kids still?
I mean, I try to get some action in with them, especially now that I got the 2-year-old. So
Yeah, it's fun.
yeah, got to get her out this year.
Well, we know you're on a strict diet of what you eat and stuff like that. But when they lay the candy out, are you helping with trading the candy amongst the kids? Is it like, okay, you need to trade this for this right here? I mean, you're kind of keeping things fair.
Yeah, I try to keep it fair between them, but the oldest always trying to trick the youngest ones.
That's what I'm saying. You got to step in as a dad, right? Kind of be the referee there.
Hey, I mean, they got to learn some games some kind of way.
Do they have like is there a dad tax on the candy? Because my dad always had a little bit. Hey, like we all got to fork up a certain percentage of our candies and give them over to Pops.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, it's a tax by bringing candy into my house. Once you bring it into the house, it's under my control, and I give you what you want.
It's our candy now.
Indeed.
What's the one that you go for? What's your must-have candy?
I need a good Twix every now and then.
There you go.
Well,
Yes,
that's
sir.
not a
sure.
bad move.
No.
Are we got team bonding tonight? It feels like Thursday nights. Usually the defense gets together, watch a little football, do a little cooking out, something like that.
Oh yeah, we got a little D-line dinner tonight.
Well, live it up. Say hi to the guys for us and give them hell on Sunday, Tank. Thank you so much. We'll be pulling for you.
Indeed, fellas, appreciate you.